Hi again. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. What did you guys think of the first two chapters? Hopefully, you were able to think about those questions that I asked you yesterday. Let's go ahead and talk about them a little bit. So, I asked you guys what you look forward to in December, and I was thinking that maybe you guys would think of Christmas or winter break or something like that. And hopefully, you figured out that in the book, what Jonas is looking forward to is what they call the ceremonies. So, everybody from age 1 to age 12 has a ceremony to look forward to every December. And it's different for every age. In Jonas's case, at the ceremony of 12, they're going to determine, and by they I mean the leaders of the society, what job Jonas is going to do for basically the rest of his life. So, how would you guys feel if somebody picked your job for you right now, whether you're 12 or 13? What if your job was already determined? Would that make it easier on you? Would you feel trapped and like you had no choice? I know, I don't know. I guess it might go both ways for me. It would be nice to know and not have to decide, but what if they gave you the wrong job? Or what if you didn't want to do that job when you, like, as you got older? So, interesting to think about. The other question I asked you is, what if you had to give up all of your friends? And this is something that Jonas's parents reveal to him in chapter 2. That once he is a 12 or 12 years old, and he starts his assignment, his new job, he has all different friends. He won't be able to keep the friends that he currently has. So I think that would be really hard. Now, for today, since you guys read chapters 1 and 2 yesterday, we're going to take a break from reading, and this will be how it goes this week, and if we continue this into next week as well. So it'll kind of go off and on. You'll have a reading and questions day, and then you'll have a vocab and an activity day, which we'll talk about. So what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be doing a worksheet called Vocabulary in Context, and you're going to look at a sentence that has a vocab word from the book, and using the context, so using the words around it, you're going to come up with your own definition of that word. Just guess, make an educated guess. And that's going to go on kind of the first line under that word. You'll see what I'm talking about when you look at the worksheet, I think. And then once you've kind of guessed on your own about what that word might mean, I want you to go on dictionary.com, or you can use a paper dictionary if you have one at home. And I want you to write the actual definition of that word. Try to see if you can get as close as you can to the dictionary definition in the definition that you write on your own. And you're going to do those for each of the words that I've given you on that worksheet. So that's the first activity, and you will be turning that in when you're done with it as well. The second activity that you'll be doing today is a little bit more of a creative activity, and I'm going to try to throw these in as much as I can this week, and also if we continue into next week. So the activity for today is kind of a fun one. It's called the telling of feelings, and in chapter 1 we saw a little bit of a strange ritual for Jonas's family. So while they're eating dinner, they ask each other what feeling they had that day. And for some of us, this might be normal in our family dinner conversations. For some, it might be like, oh, we never talk about our feelings. So I wonder how similar this is to what your family talks about at dinner. But this is what people in Jonas's society do all the time. And they have to share a feeling and then explain why they have that feeling. And so we're going to pretend that we're a part of this society as well. We're going to kind of put ourselves as a character in the book a little bit. And I want you guys to tell me one feeling that you have today, and explain why you have that feeling or why you had that feeling. So this is not something, just so you guys know, that will be shared with classmates. It's just going to come to me. And it could be any feeling that you want, as long as you're comfortable sharing it with me. So it could be, I'm bored because I have spent all day doing schoolwork. It could be, I'm angry because my sister is using the computer all day and I can't get to it, or whatever it might be. So you're going to tell me about your feelings. We're going to pretend we are one of the people in this society. And after you're done with that, there is another little slide on that same document where I just want you to reflect on the activity. So there are questions like, is this something your family would do? What are your thoughts about this? So I want you to answer those questions by restating and answering. And then when you're done, you'll also turn that in. And that's pretty much it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we will be reading chapters 3 and 4 tomorrow.